Do you ever take your socks from the dryer and they are still not dry? So then you have to use your girlfriend's hairdryer to heat them up. Ah, this feels so good. I wish there was a way to do all that without leaving my bed, so I can put the socks on before stepping on a cold floor. I think I know how to sort this out. First of all, I'm gonna need an old fire extinguisher, some stainless fittings, solenoid and a pressure gauge. Dumping out a fire extinguisher, I'm gonna use it as an air tank.
So it looks like I actually managed to get out all of the parts from this fire extinguisher, and it looks like it's actually made from quite thick steel, which is perfect because we can weld to it. This hole here is obviously gonna be too big, so I want to add a piece of plate here and weld this fitting right onto it, and from there everything should be quite easy. Look how beautiful this piece looks. It's just straight up Iron Man Mark 1. I've tried to remove the paint with a blowtorch at first, but then I just dropped it into my wood stove and the paint burned down in just a few minutes. Then I took it to the wire brush and then I just hit it with some Scotch-Brite. I think I'm gonna quickly hit it with semi-gloss clear coat, just to prevent it from rusting, and the air tank will be complete. So now I'm gonna build it into somewhat a system, and then we can pressurize it and see if we actually have enough air to shoot out the socks. So I have assembled my air tank using this thread locking liquid. It takes a while to set, so I can only test it tomorrow, but I think it's gonna be good. The next step is the hair dryers. Obviously the cheapest hair dryers I could find, these were about €7 a piece. And I think I want to position my hair dryers somewhere like this. I still need to have some space to be able to recharge my air tank. And I need some space for the copper pipe that's gonna come somewhere from here, and it's gonna shoot out the air, which is gonna propel the socks. I think this is going to be like the best shit I've made, and it's potentially a billion-dollar invention idea. And now I'm gonna connect it to the air compressor and see if it actually holds the pressure. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I don't know what to expect here, but let's try it. Looks like we're good here. I gave it roughly 80 psi. I don't think it's gonna need any more than this. I'm gonna open up the valve and see how much power we have here. Yeah, I think that's gonna be enough for the socks. Alright. So we have two hair dryers installed to the frame. I have attached them with some leather straps to give it a bit of a steampunk look, if you will. The socks will be put on here, and here we have a little solenoid, and the compressed air is gonna come from these two pipes and shoot out the socks right at my feet. Yes. So the next bit is the electronics and control. Here I have a 2-channel relay with a remote control. So the A will be for the hair dryers to heat up the socks, and B will be for the solenoid to shoot the socks. I don't want to cut off the plugs from the hair dryers. Maybe I want to salvage it later on, so I'm gonna use this wall socket that I've painted black yesterday, and it's gonna look, I don't know, maybe nice. I'm so excited to assemble this whole thing up and give the real test. I just cannot wait to do it. I think it's kind of complete. I haven't plugged it in yet. Yeah, let's just go for it. I don't know if you're gonna see any blue smoke or anything. We are plugged in, and in theory, if I press the A button, we should hear the hair dryers go off. And we don't. Okay. So, it's been another week. The old solenoid I've had, it just didn't work. So I had to get a new one. I was waiting for all the parts for so long, it's just getting insane. Also, meanwhile, I've made new mounts for the hair dryers. Now they grip a lot more positive, and I like that. All right, so let's put this one up and see what we got. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest, but this is always a good sign. So we have a fresh pair. I'm gonna put them on and like this. Okay, so I have about 90 psi at the gauge, and I'm ready for the test. Heat and ignition. Well, that was definitely not the rocket power. We have propelled the socks into the unknown. Let's give it another shot. Imagine that I sit here and I need a pair of clean and hot socks. I go like this, and then like this. Oh my God, this is probably the worst thing I ever made. I think I'm gonna take it home, show it to my bird, and get some real-world use out of it. So this is gonna be the first real-world test of my sock launcher 1000, tape number 1. All right, so it's about time to wake up, and I need myself some fresh, warm socks, and I'm gonna use my new device, sock launcher 1000. Let's see how it works. Quick heat. Misfire. Right, so this is take 2. And I have myself some nice fresh socks. Нормально работает, yeah? Alright, so thank you for sticking around for this episode of Shop Antics. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, write us a comment, let us know what do you think about this awesome build. You can also further support the channel by subscribing to my Patreon. Check it out, link in the bio. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.